Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars conclusion to the 100th Guild War. So today, of course, we got the final boss of the 100th Guild War 2, Red Day, which I would notoriously consider the hardest Guild War day that there is. There's definitely been fluctuations, and Red Guild War definitely isn't as hard as it used to be back in the day. However, I would still say it's the overall hardest between the 6 color days, just because the options that are available. But yeah, we're going to be taking on the final boss of hopefully our flawless Guild War week. We are currently at that point. If we will still be at that point, and by the end of this, that is in question, but we will find out. And not only will it be our first all 5 zeros in about a year and a half, but hey, we'll also get Paragon for next Guild War. So for the 101st Guild War, we'll get to have some fun. Which is 100 Guild Wars after when we first got first place. Because we actually did get first place in the very first Guild War. Or, you know, as a guild. Currently, we're only the top of Bracket 5. Though, if nothing else... oh gosh, we're going to so lose next Guild War. Because we're going to be in Bracket 3. So it's going to be a hard Guild War game all over again. Anyways, before we do that, and go over Red Guild War Day, let's go over all the weekly spoilers, as it is Sunday, going into and concluding our week here. So let's start off by going into latest news and heading straight into the news that we have. We have the Sister Act event, which is a epic green-yellow from Bright Forest. Ends up creating a mix of green and red gems for each green ally and enemy. Once, of course, it does not end up showing the boost ratio here, as per usual. So it is a 3 times boost ratio. Wait. Did they just add Rogue Spider again? Create a mix of 3 green and red for each green ally and enemy. Isn't that just Rogue Spider with more condition? Well, technically less condition. What's the Rogue Spider's exact thing again? Hold up. That's not what I wanted. I want a new tab. No, not what I wanted. I want to open new tab. Why can I not, what? Okay, fine. I'll just open a new Terran's World. I'm not sure why it doesn't let me do it in this little browser thingy. But, 1 second. What is, Rogue Spider's exact thing again? Let's see, Rogue Spider. Loading. I want to compare this real quick. Because this has potential to be like green Rogue Spider. It's also interesting, they didn't say green and red, because green and red are, of course, the 2 double banners. They can get +2 green, +2 red. Okay, this thing's taking way too long to load. Fine, I'll look at the one in game. If it's gonna be like this. Night Spider. Let's see. Yeah, it's 3 blue and 3 purple boosted by rogue allies, which means at most it'll do 4 of them. However, this thing is basically just that but crazier, because it's not just allies, it's enemies. So if your whole team was pure green, and then the enemy had any amount of green, you would be creating more than Rogue Spider, which is very realistic, because you can easily run a 4 green team and then have at least 1 green on the enemy. It itself also counts as green, which means you can also run this on Green Guild War Day. This thing's actually kind of insane. It even has mana shield, so it's immune to mana drain, burn, all that. No stun, so you can still stun it and, you know, go from there. Also, it's only 12 mana cost instead of 13. What is this troop? It doesn't have any follow-up, though in all fairness, nor do you, do you? It gets to poison a random enemy. That's not much of a follow-up, though. That is basically non-existent. But, yeah, it might actually almost be better Rogue Spider. But particularly pure green. And green-red's kind of interesting because, of course, there's a +2 green, +2 red banner. So, wow, that is actually really good. We'll have to see exactly how that pans out. But it has potential to basically be the new Rogue Spider, except you could use it for almost anything. Particularly, you know, green teams. So, be interesting to see how that pans out. But yeah, very strong. Long story short. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Aside from that, looks like it's just rarity order for the event. Pretty straightforward. None of them seem to be increasing weirdly. Oh, wait, no. As the battles get harder, they will increase by 25%. Sorry. So, it is rarity order. However, taking the same rooms over and over again nets you more points. So, you want to focus on more of one of the other, or one of the other. But, worst comes to worst, you're likely just not taking Q-Sif. So, as long as you're not taking Q-Sif, you are fine for the world event. It's basically just rarity order, though. Do keep in mind that consecutive ones of the same room do give you more points. Anyways, so yeah, that's a really cool glory troop. But we do have a few other things going on next week. If we go over to the weekly spoilers that we have here. We can see everything else that we have going on. Of course, invasion event, all that's ending out really soon. As far as world event, we just went over that. Faction for this Tuesday is going to, of course, be the Bright Forest one, which is Sunken Fleet. Wednesday, we're going to be getting a new egg, which I'm actually not sure what this does. Cosmetic. Cosmetic? What holiday? Cosmetic? What holiday is this Wednesday? It's Shimmer Scale Egg. Easter was a couple months ago. I can't be the 4th of July pet. Is it? That'd be a weird one if it was so. No, it's not the 4th of July pet. We already saw one earlier. If I check, how many tabs of TJTimebomb am I going to open? Oh, never mind. This is the one. But, why can't you open a new tab here? But, hold up. That's not the one we're getting for... I don't think it is. Let me double check. Because I could have sworn we had a different one. Yeah, we're getting that for 4th of July. So what's that pet for? It says cosmetic there. It's so strange. I don't understand. Also, the RimWorld thing doesn't even mention it here. So I'm not sure, but we're getting some kind of egg on Wednesday. It's definitely a new pet. It says cosmetic, though I have no clue what for. Because normally, you know, they're associated to something. It's not cosmetic. Oh, it's a Shuma Scale buff pet. Okay, why on earth does it say buff, that? Okay, that makes sense. Wait, why are they buffing Shimmer Scale? Isn't Shimmer Scale that one useless troop that doesn't exist? Maybe that's why they're buffing it. Interesting. Convert brown to red. You're not empowered, though. Convert brown to red, deal some damage to an enemy boosted by gems converted. It is so weak. Reduce damage by 30%, some reduction. Like, they could, like, double its stats. It would still be useless. Maybe not then. But, yeah, there's no way that's going to help it. Anyways, Thursday we have the class event for Hierophant, which is an interesting hero class. It is noteworthy, and that is the only hero class with triple damage burning into cleanse, so that's a factor. Friday we have the faction event for Crypt, which will actually be the second deep delve that's added to the game. Oddly enough, you remember that useless mechanic that was added about a month ago? Well, we're getting it again. And we will continue to get it about every 6 weeks or so as new ones roll in. But, yeah, it's just as useless as usual. Also, when's the next Vault event? Let me double check. Next Vault event is July 29th, which is almost a month from now. Gosh, next Vault event is a mile away from now. But anyways, that's the rundown on everything. Long story short, Glory Troop is amazing. And that's pretty much the main thing we have going on. And whatever on earth that pet is on Wednesday. So apparently it's oh, it's that new one from the... Oh, hold up. That's interesting. Yeah, it's one of those new ones. That's why it doesn't show on Terran's World as that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about those. These useless ones. I almost forgot about these. But yeah, it's this. There it is. I found it. Found the thing. I see. So yeah, one buffs Shimmer Scale, which is useless. One buffs Sapphirus, which is useless, though okay in early game. One buffs Shadow Hunter, which actually is not useless. Also, I like that little eagle. One is for Bonnie Rose, which is also not useless, oddly enough. One is for... I don't remember what that is. And one is for Arcanus, which I also forget what it is. But of these, Bonnie Rose and Shadow Hunter aren't bad. Everything else here is situational. But, yeah, there we go. Yeah, they technically already exist, but they also kind of don't exist. Because they're in, like, weird packs that you can only get through money. I wasn't sure if they're actually in rotation or not yet. I'm actually not sure. I haven't seen any. But, yeah, apparently we're getting that one on Wednesday. So that's cool. I might max it. Probably not, though. Oh, also, we got server issue thing. I actually saved this just to show it. I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen it already. And we're getting to Guild War. No worries. We're still getting to Guild War. We got already, like, 10 minutes in. We shall be getting to Guild War. Anyways, hello, adventurers. We have been experiencing some issues with the servers over the past week, as well as the past forever. We have already released some fixes that addresses several of the causes. And we have more changes coming that should help with the server health. Please enjoy these gems as a compensation for any issues you may have encountered during this time. I honestly have not noticed, but thank you for the 100 gems. I'll take it. There we go. I always like to do compensation like that. Anyways, we haven't even touched the other thing. So, Guild War, main priority right now. And what we will be spending pretty much our entire stream trying to win and make sure we don't lose. So, Red Guild War Day. Hardest day there is, pretty much. We have a couple teams that we plan to do. He's currently using a Frost Mage double empower Mother of Darkness? What book? That's interesting. Why? May I ask why? So which team do I want to go? I made a couple teams. We have a couple of them here. So we have red 2 times in power, which is kind of like all-in Zugaf kind of build. Then we have whatever on Earth we did with this, and I almost kind of want to run it because it's really funny. It is an exceedingly risky Zugaf first slot build. However, it has a lot of backup plans to win. Also, it uses Archdiva, and Archdiva is fun. We almost never get to use Archdiva. It's such a good troop. So we're going to go with this and lose 3-2. So that's currently the game plan. No. But we actually do need cleanse, so let me go Orpheus this up. We could go down the alternative of what if he randomly blesses. Which actually, you know what? I might just go down. We might do that. Let's see. How much do we value? Well, we're using a team that needs skulls. Though he does gain extra benefit from the other thing. Let me see. Let me see it with Orpheus Medal. So we definitely need 20%. That goes without question. Let me just see what our numbers are without the magic. Let's see. Angry Mob is doing 44. Explosion's still fine. You're still fine. Zugaf, you don't even use magic. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It is in pet rotation now. I just haven't seen any of them. No, we only had one Guild War since then. And the one that's coming up will be the second Guild War since they've been added a little while back. Alright, let's go do this. Just double checking if I want to change anything. So we're running, let me just double check. We're running 20% into 20%. The double 20. 20% cleanse into, well, technically it's 2 10%, which actually is not 20%. However, it's basically 20%, not quite. It's 3 individual 10%, because we have the base roll, we have the 1 Orpheus, and we have the 2 Orpheus. So it's 3 individual 10%, technically. The one of them is a 10% accumulating to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, so on and so forth. Anyways, yeah, let's do this. Guild Wars. Battle. Also, the guild lost by like 1,000 points yesterday. Hey, our Guild War team won today, though. With Ferocity, the double empower into Book. Because, of course, Book. So we only won 2 days. Yagoi Queen Titania and double empower Book on red. Alright, anyways, let's go do this. Don't think we need to tweak anything else. That is as red gets. That is also red. That is also red. That is red. Alright, let's go lose to Zugaf. Or actually, this isn't Zugaf. Oh, you don't have stealthy, right? Oh! I see what he's doing now. He has stealthy. But he doesn't have stealthy on hero, so... For a second I thought, wait, he's double stealthy? But no, he's only, that's weird. What's the goal of Mother of Darkness here? Deal some true damage to an enemy. Boosted by purple gems. If the enemy dies, create some purple, otherwise dissummon. The AI uses this so badly. I guess he's trying to get lucky with Bleed Stall. But we can just bless it off. I'm kind of confused, but we'll find out what happens. We'll find out when we lose turn 2. We do not have a denial for Empower, so we just kind of have to hope something doesn't horribly go wrong. Well, let's go do it. Let's see what happens. 100th Guild War time. Alright, right off the bat, we are frozen on brown and red. And by frozen, I mean Orpheus triggered and we are no longer frozen. Good job. I cannot cascade this. It might seem like we can, but the blue's in the way, which actually stops us from doing so. So that's unfortunate, and actually really bad because he's green to blue, which means we're going to lose. That's horrible. Because that blue actually being there is what's ruining us. Otherwise, we'd have weapon, we'd be able to cast, kind of go crazy from there. We can't do that, though, and we don't have a cascade down there because we can't take that. So he has red to blue. Red to blue is not threatening at all. What is threatening, though, is green to blue. Green to blue will just instantly destroy us. The only way we could stop it is by taking this move I said we probably shouldn't take. However, doing that is actually the only way we can... oh, no, it doesn't even stop him. Oh, no, it does actually stop him. Hold up. Yeah, it stops him. We have to do it. It's not the ideal move that we want, but I think we do have to do this still. So we do that. Oh, wait, the purple was just sitting there? No, it cascaded. Oh, no, the other thing cascaded to move it there. I see what happened. I see what happened. Okay. We can take blue here. Deny that. Take that over. We got our Gargoyle. Oh, gosh, that Gargoyle did so much value. Gargoyle's actually been pretty interesting this Guild War. I've actually liked it. The kind of things that the Gargoyle has done definitely made things more interesting than normal. So he's red to blue. We can... what do we do about this? I can leave that there, but then it's just going to get matched, so I might as well take the red. But then we also don't get too much value from it. But we need to do something. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do a thing. We'll get some value. We'll take our blue. We are now within just start killing thing range. So I think we just go for hero. That's not enough to cascade extra turn. So we go for hero, get our kill. He hits us back. We hit him back. For quite a bit of value. We now angry mob, clear out the board. Actually, let me take that first. Then we angry mob, clear out the board. And then just start to whittle that down. Because then we zoog off, get our kill, and then it's just one single unit, then we can target it directly, and then we win. So we do that, kill that out, one single unit, and then we win. We can hit it with 2 skulls. Alternatively, we can also just mana accumulate. Also, I could just cast this and then win. That seems like a good plan. So we'll do that. Kill it, dead. Okay. On to the next. That was a very weird battle. I'll take it, though. Win's a win. We're going to have a lot of weird stall probably with this team. Alright, so double empower again, this time with elemental, so we can't really run cleanse. So we probably want to run magic. He's enraged Kira there for curse, so not even Zugoff is safe. That's kind of scary. Not even Zugoff is safe in this situation. Interesting. This could go bad very quickly. Okay, so we want that. Could also go seasons, but he's just going to entangle us anyways. But he can't tangle our durability. But no, we'll go down the magic route. You're gonna need that extra mana accumulation in this fight. My biggest concern is if we start falling behind, our win condition isn't really that clear. Because our main goal here is to Zugoff. We might have to switch to other Zugoff. Because what's he gonna do? We just target him directly. So you know what? I'm gonna pull out other Zugoff team. If you want to double empower, we can also double empower. The only problem is he has the red to blue convert, which is kind of scary. Seen 3 of the same teams. Which one was it? This one or the other one that we had before? Because I'm tempted to do this. Because what's he gonna do this? All he could do is book fatigue. Like, that's his main win condition. So we could just try to double out empower his empower. If we win, we just insta Zugoff and we won. Because he doesn't have stealthy. His main threat is just kill book. Like, we literally just kill book and we win. Because all he has left is Enraged Karandera, which can technically win, but it's really unlikely that he's gonna win. We can't insta kill it, but we can just skull poke it and he dies. The big concern here, though, is Entangle. Entangle's going to be kind of scary, but we just kill his hero. We're in a pretty good position. And I'm actually perfectly fine with doing that. Oh, this one is the one they are constantly using? Okay. So we're just going to have to get good at double empower then. This is a bit of a tweaked version of our other double empower, but I'll still get the job done. So we're on 20% into... do we even need 20% here? Yeah, we kind of do. I'm running into magic here. I actually don't need magic. We can run 20% into 2 seasons if we're doing this team, oddly enough. We could even run 3 seasons, but we're going to probably run 20% to 2 seasons. It doesn't matter if we run cleanse because Orpheus doesn't trigger when stunned. And he has stun with his billion effects. Alright, we're set to seasons, right? Yes. Okay. So we're just going to run 20% to 2 seasons then. 20% to get Zugoff a little bit quicker as well as weapon. Actually, just Zugoff. No, Elementalist too. Because Elementalist has no mana start in this context. He isn't immune to my double insta-kill though. I mean, double death mark. That's not really going to be relevant though because it almost never triggers. However, now it literally can't trigger even if it wanted to. Okay, let's just make sure we have the right converts. It's yellow to blue and green to blue in our pure red team. That's a scary way to run this, but I'm pretty confident once we kill Book, we pretty much have like no threat left. Especially with the banner situation that we're running. So let's do it. Alright, first things first. Do we have alignment? Hopefully the answer is yes. If not, we are in a very bad situation. We are in a very bad situation. Okay. So, let's double check his empowers. The only problem with a team like this, you have to check 4 empowers. So, yellow to blue. No. Green to blue. No. Blue to red. Why do you get such value? Brown to red. No. Okay, so I just have to stop blue to red. The problem is stopping blue to red gives him 4 times red. And I have to do it. Actually, no, I don't have to do it. I could do it this way. Because what's he going to get out of it? What's the brown to red convert if I take that? He's not going to have an option. Let's double check blue to red. So I move that down. It's going to move down by 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be right there. Wait, that brings us right back to the same situation we were just in. No! I can't do that. It literally just brings us right back. I either have to give him a 4 times red, which we don't want to do, or the other thing. Either way, it's giving him something. Like, there's no way we don't give him something. Because if I take blue-brown, which I think is the most optimal one to take. I just hope he doesn't get lucky. Because he still has a blue to red alignment. And we just have to hope he doesn't go for it. Because he has to waste an Empower for it. The other way, he doesn't even have to waste anything. At least this way, kind of risk of 50-50. But he's probably going to go for it. Because he's going to get 4 times there. Take purple. I can take if I take purple, he gets 4 times blue-red. Like, there isn't a move here where we take mana we need. Like, no move stops him. If I take this red, he gets blue to red. If I take this, he gets blue to red. If I take this, he takes a red extra turn without even needing to cast. If I take this, he gets blue to red at 5 times. Like, there's literally no safe spot. If I convert, he's just going to get blue to red. Like, there's no safe option here. We got lucky. We got very lucky. We got very exceedingly lucky. Okay, we didn't win yet, though. Let's see. We won the 50-50 roll. Okay, he still has blue to red. That hasn't changed. What changed is we got very lucky. I'm tempted to take the skull. Let's see. I can also just explode, but I really want him to burn his blue to red convert. The problem with that after fact is obviously we can't quite do much with blue on the board, but we're going to be able to board clear and go from there. I mostly, oh gosh, he almost has a straight line of red. I mostly just want to make sure if we take this, there's nothing that can backfire. So the lowest is going to go down is 3, unless kind of weird shenanigan happens. He will not get a match there because we take it out. He will get a pair there and a pair there. I can't really stop all of them. We're just going to have to deal with it. I think we poke him and go from there. There's mostly just a damage poke into mana accumulation the following turn. Alternatively, you know what? I'm just going to board clear and hope we get lucky. My biggest concern right now is he's about to get so much red mana accumulation, he's going to get book rolling. What we really need is value. Okay, we got value. He wasted his turn. Okay, we won. He has no stealthy on book. We just target book and we won. He has no follow-up. Alright, now all we have to do is worry about Enrage Karandara. Enrage Karandara can theoretically still kill us. The likelihood of that happening is exceedingly unlikely, though not 0. Zugaf, how do you not have full mana after that? How do we not have a cascade here either? We haven't been getting like any staircase cascades. We have green to blue, but there's no green to blue, so we can't take green to blue. We have no way to take that down. Green to blue doesn't take it either. We could just board clear and just hope we don't give him a 5 times. Oh wait, there's only one explode. I forgot, it explodes yellow, doesn't it? Oh, which actually has a little bit of a conflict with that one convert, doesn't it? Well, we still need it for board clear, so it's fine. Let's see. Very rarely will that be much of a factor. I actually kind of want to take blue just to guarantee make sure the other one goes down. Because that one, sure, we can do this. Because we just simply attack this, he gets hit by a billion skulls, and then we win, and he's dead. That was a weird way to run it, but we won. And that's what matters. The win's the win. No deaths. Though we got a loading screen. There we go. Let's see. I thought I said Isabel for a second. Isabella. Okay, is everyone in the... Oh no! He ruined my plan by running Thief. Dun dun dun. Well, you know what that means. Time to lose with the other build. Okay, that slightly ruins my plan. Does everyone just build anti-Zugaf on Red Day? Is that like literally the only build that exists is anti-Zugaf for Defend Red? I'm pretty sure it is the only team. Alright, this is concerning. We're gonna just stall them out like crazy and hope Zugaf can kind of do it. He doesn't have Entangle this time, which is interesting. He only has Curse. Because Thief... Oh, Thief does have the insta-kill thing. But we have Angry Mob there, so it won't matter too much. Because he has a lot of resummon. And he's going to be able to get Hunter's Mark a bit. But aside from that... Like, we can disable him out. The only thing that we can't do is Enrage Karandara. Like, Enrage Karandara is still going to be a threat here. We're currently on 2 seasons. Should we keep it as 2 seasons? Oddly enough, I think the answer is yes. We do gain a benefit from magic here. However, we might get more overall value from out-surviving a single poke. But it's a lot of mana accumulation having 8 more extra destroy on him. That's the only thing it's really doing, though. That and technically 16 more to all stats to whatever we target, which is essentially going to give us more than seasons to our first slot. It's going to be delayed, but it will effectively give better effect in seasons. So you know what? I'm actually going to go 20% into 2 magic then. It is mostly to make sure we get more mana accumulation in case we need it, but it's also to make sure that we give Zugaf a slightly bigger buff. Because ideally, in a perfect situation, we'll, whatever we target will have more benefit than having 2 seasons metal set if we simply have the 2 magic set. Because that's 8 magic, which gets doubled to 16, which is 16 to attack, HP, and armor, which is more than 888. It's actually double more than 888. So we're getting 16, 16, 16 instead. The only problem is it's delayed and it only targets 1 instead of distributing it to everything on our team. However, it is giving it to the most important thing on our team. I think we're fine with that. Yeah, there's so many anti-Zugaf builds. Though you kind of have to use Zugaf on Red Day. Well, you don't have to, but it's like the go-to meta these days for a while now. It's actually one of the reasons why Red Guild War Day isn't so annoying, but now everyone counters Zugaf because it's so popular on Red Guild War Day. I think we're fine with this. I think we're fine. We can't target Book directly, which leads to a bit of a weird situation at a certain point. But we're still going to be fine, because once we get that Archdiva buff, we're going to be fine. Alright, let's go do it. I don't think I need to modify anything else. Let me just double check them on the right thing. Make sure we have everything set as accordingly. And I think we're good to go. Okay. Alright, let's go lose. We still got to worry about double on power, too. Though slightly less so after a starting board like that. Alright, we got to get Disable down. Not the best one, because we'd want to hit first slot, ideally. We can let him just hit us with Skull, actually. I can stick red, purple. What's his convert? Because he... Oh, no, that's not silence, though. So he has brown to red. Brown to red currently does nothing. He has blue to red. Blue to red currently does... I can't take that red, though, if I do that. Oddly enough, I think I take a purple. I think I just take a straight purple. Because what's he going to do? Brown to red does nothing. Oh, he gives him a pair. That's fine. He gives him one single pair over there. But if I just take this purple, it's pretty safe. Because he just does that. Blue to red's going to give him a pair. Brown to red's going to give him a pair. He's probably just going to go for Skull, though, is the only problem. If I take Skull, he will get an extra pair when he does blue to red. Actually, no. Wait. He doesn't currently get anything. But he would get something if I do it that way. But we still get value off of brown to red. I don't want to risk that, though. I think we just take purple here. And hope he casts instead of taking the thing. Like, we want him to cast. Just double checking everything here. So we're probably just going to let him poke, because we have barrier there anyways. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything here. So blue to red's going to do absolutely nothing except take the pair there. Brown to red's going to do absolutely nothing except to take the pair there. And that's it. And he's probably just going to take Skull ultimately. Oh no, your luck! What do you call that? Okay, was that with Invisible Sight? I don't feel like it was. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I really need a green here, to such a degree where if I could just take a turn right now and only get green, I would do it. He has brown to red, which oddly enough, surprisingly, does not do anything on this board. Though the only problem is we die to another Skull. Okay, do we have any Cascade value here? No. I really need that green, but I do not want to sacrifice it to extra turn. So we're just going to have to take a Skull here. He's going to have brown to red, which luckily somehow still doesn't do anything, but this Cascade here probably will. He might win. I think we finally lost. It only took Red Guild War Day to kill us. Though if any day was going to kill us, it was going to be Red Guild War Day. What's the... Yeah, we have to do this if we want to keep Zugaf alive. So the question is, do we want to keep Zugaf alive? Alright, he gets a pair there. Alright, let's figure this out. There's a way to not lose somewheres on this board, I am pretty certain. Let's see. I think we start by taking this red. And we just have to see where it goes from there. Alright, we got Zugaf. However, we don't want to cast Zugaf yet. This is definitely not a cast Zugaf moment. A couple of different ways we can move this. Actually, we kind of want to move it vertically. Good. Very good, actually. Insanely good. Do we keep the purple on the board? I mean, do we keep the skulls on the board and cast Zugaf now? Hero is stunned. I can kill Hero right now. I really should. There's like zero reason why we shouldn't. Oh, we didn't land extra turn. That's bad. However, he can't do anything here. I can just buff. He has no option. He's entangled. There's nothing on the board he could take. We just buff Zugaf, kill the other one, he dies, and then we just have to worry about Enraged Karandera, but we have a gigantic Zugaf. He's gonna poke us for 0. And we have full mana for Zugaf. And then we do that, kill him, he dies. And we take extra turn poke. We kill him for extra turn. And he's dead. There we go. Well, I'm not sure what happened there, but we won. Gotta win. Alright, we're up against the same team, except we can switch back now. Because he's using non-stealthy. So we can go back to Elementalist and have an Elementalist fight against each other. Because all I have to do is cast Zugaf. And Double Empower will help us cast Zugaf a little bit better compared to the other team. I don't know, I still like the other composition more, to be honest. But I think in this particular lineup, when he's running Elementalist, it's better to go this route. Because we already assume our first slots are kind of useless by that point. And then as soon as we kill Hero, we're in a pretty safe position. Like, our main goal is kill Hero. Like, with any of these teams. And this will be our best way to kill Hero in this setup. I don't think we need to change anything. Oh, I do need to change to seasons, though. Or cleanse. Oh, no, not cleanse. We need to change to seasons. Because we don't need magic here. So we do need that extra durability poke. It's not much, but it could survive 1 extra skull. And if it does do that, it'll help us so much. Book is not leveled. Well, it doesn't really matter too much if Book's not leveled on a given fight. That makes almost no difference. Oh, it does make a huge difference, but... yeah, this Book is not leveled. However, it's still insanely high priority to kill Book first. Because what else is going to kill us? Enraged Karandera? That can theoretically happen. Though realistically, it's Hero. Like, this can still infinite loop us. It doesn't matter if it's mana draining or not if it infinite loops us. Let's see. I know, it does no drain, but it's still just as big as a threat. It's just slightly less of a threat. But it's still the highest threat on this team. Like, if we die to anything, we're dying to Book. That are really lucky in Rage Karandera. But realistically, we're dying to Book. Just making sure we're meddled and everything. Alright, so we're on 2 seasons, 20%. Don't think I need to change anything else. These once we get stunned, we don't get to cleanse anymore. Alright, let's run it, see what happens. Also, with the setup, we can't be frozen on blue, which is kind of nice. Especially in the order that he's doing it, because Hero's first, it's actually going to trigger the freeze before it triggers the 40% chance to curse. Which means even if he tries freezing our Hero, we're actually going to have immune on turn... Or, sorry, on Zugaf. We're actually going to have immune turn 1. Same as Hero, actually. We're actually going to have immune, and the reason for this is the freeze will trigger first before the Enraged Karandera does curse. I don't think we change anything else. I'm not sure why I'm, like, pondering on this so much. Anyways, we're good to go. Just not sure if I want to run this team against it, even though we just won with it earlier. Well, what if it doesn't win again? I know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, hopefully. We're so close. What do we need? 3 more wins or 2 more wins? Alright, right off the bat, not the starting board we want to see. Yellow to blue, green to blue. Neither do anything for us. Alright, brown to red. He gets a pair. That's it. Just 1 pair. What's the alternative, then? He's blue to red. Blue to red also does nothing. So we just take this brown over to the right. It also gives us barrier. It also makes it so his first turn Empower is going to do nothing. Let's just double check. Blue to red's going to do nothing. Unless we somehow cascade a weird combination of blue, red, blue. Which is very unlikely, though not impossible. And the other one is brown to red. Which after we move this over, he doesn't even get a pair out of. And does absolutely nothing. Yeah. So we do that. He gets a pair. We already knew that. Let's see. A couple different ways we could take this. How do we want to take this, though? What's the thing we can explode again? We can explode yellow. Do we want to explode yellow, though? Alright, we have green to blue and yellow to blue. Can we still not do anything with that? I can poke him with a skull. However, him poking us is actually more beneficial. So let me just deny his blue to red by taking red. Because that's enough for Zugoff. Wait, let me double check our red amount. I'm pretty sure we're on enough plus. Wait, we're on 0 plus red? Interesting. I need this to surge. Oh, wait. I have to take it the other... No! Yes. I get to take it to the left. Because it's going to replace it with a purple. Yeah, that's fine. So we take that. He skulls us. That's fine. We have Zugoff. Do I Zugoff now? Because this hero is exposed. We just kill Zugoff. And then we win. Should I even take anything now? I feel like I should. Because we got more Entangle on the other thing to refresh it, just in case we need it. And we hit it on the two things we actually needed to hit too, which is nice. Let me just double check. We just hit hero, right? Yeah. Because he doesn't have stealthy, he doesn't have anything else. We just kill it. We take a red here. Start getting it back up. We have cascaded value there for extra turn. We didn't explode all yellow because he has nothing left that he could do. That starts getting Zugoff back up. Double check if we have yellow to blue or green to blue. Have we cast them a single time? Do we even need these two things? If nothing else, at least they're giving mana directly to things that are all the way in the back. Which honestly is an interesting value proposition you could do with an Empower Troop. On the mini list of overpowered things that Empower Troops can do, one interesting thing is you can get value from them without ever casting them. The reason for this is they're a meat shield in your up front that doesn't block any mana, which is actually very useful. It's kind of like the inverse of those really high mana cost tanks, in that, you know, they have a really high mana cost and they block you forever. Empower Troops are kind of the inverse of that, where they're not that tanky, but they don't block any mana whatsoever. So you can put a really safe troop in something like third slot, and then it kind of just be good to go. Okay, there we go. How many more do we have? 1 or 2? Okay, we got 1 more left. Come on. We were 1 win away from a flawless Guild War. And we are up against a different team. Oh, gosh. Okay, final moment. Let's go in. He's doing a very blue-heavy team. What? Okay, he's denying. What's he denying? He's denying green, of all things? That's interesting. Should I be scared of that? He's denying green. He is denying green. This team kind of doesn't want to be denied on green. He has a lot of Doomskull. He has stun. Zugoff doesn't care about stun. Elementals also doesn't care about stun. You do actually care about stun, actually, now that I think about it. Angry Mob doesn't, though. There's literally only one thing on my team that cares about being stunned, and it's Arch Diva. This is really bad if we get a bad start, though. It really comes down to what does he get out of green to brown value. Oh no, do we go the other Empower route? We have a lot of meat shield up front on this. We can immediately deny green to brown if we know for sure he's going to do something bad. The only problem is it might give him too much into his weapon. His weapon is not stealthied, right? Because Frost Mage can't be stealthied. So the best bet might just be to kill weapon. Do I run Cleanse Metal, though? No. Because this team doesn't generally care too much if it's frozen. You also have immune to... Oh, yeah, I forgot. You don't have immune to freeze, do you? I always keep thinking undead have immune to freeze. But I don't know if I should run Cleanse or not. I feel like I should run 20% into 2 cleanses instead of running Seasons. Because he has a lot of score reduction. And we're ideally just going to want to have to do it with another Zugoff. Like, he has a lot of score reduction across his team. To the point where we're not getting too much extra damage. We're mostly just looking to kill Blade and then kill Glaceon. Glaceon's going to be a threat, though. But we have meat shields for that. Also, we can entangle it. He has nothing for anti-cleanse. Oh, he might be running Orpheus, though. No, he's not running any Orpheus. Interesting. Yeah, he's running 20% to 2 seasons, I believe. Because we can actually check it right there. He's running 20% into 4 magic? Wait, what's his other metal, then? Wait, what on earth is his other metal? He's running 20% into 4 magic, which is a really weird setup. What's his other metal? I assume it's Orpheus, but it's not showing up as Orpheus. That's weird. Anyways. Just trying to double check what else we might need here. Is this game single player or multiplayer? Kind of both. It's mostly single player, but you fight some like multiplayer teams in a sense. It's all single player experience though. But there is some social interactions. We're currently doing Guild War, fighting a bunch of people's guild teams. And we almost have a flawless Guild War for the 100th Guild War. And that's what we're trying to complete out right now. We only need one more win for our first flawless Guild War in like a year and a half. Though we haven't won yet. One more battle. Let's not ruin it. Let's see. Gosh. Yeah, I think we'll just run with this. This is such a weird team if we actually win with this. As our final team here. What does this deny again? Doesn't it deny red? Which is kind of scary. Honestly, everything here kind of denies red. He's denying red and blue. Oh, no, never mind. He doesn't have the other one. He's only denying red. He has a lot of red denial. Though this team doesn't care too much if it gets denied on red. Like, it matters, but it doesn't matter as much. It matters more so that we get denied on blue. Which actually he does not do. He only creates blue. That could be problematic when we already created so many blue. Anyways, let me double check the medal setup we have. We have 20% into 2 seasons. I kind of want to go cleanse. But we don't get much value because of Obsidious, so we can't really go cleanse. Yeah, I think we just have to keep it that way. 20%, 2 seasons, hope it works out. Because we can't run cleanse due to Obsidious. Obsidious prevents us from running cleanse, effectively. He doesn't have curse, though. So we can't really do anything about the Impervious on our team. He also can't stun Elementalists, which is useful. Let me double check that I even have it set. I'm pretty sure I do, but out of the slight chance that I don't for whatever reason. Yeah, that's why I thought I have Fortitude. Also, we've been running with the 1 explosion. That's been kind of helping us, kind of not. It's kind of risky. Oh, we have extra magic too. Oh, I just realized I've been running that wrong the whole time. I highly doubt this will be the difference between a win and a loss. However, 1 magic actually does nothing to us in this exact context. It's better for us to have 3 armor on hero. I highly doubt that will have any effect on our win. But that'd be funny if we win because of 3 armor on hero. Could you imagine? Okay. Do we want to change anything else? I think we're fine. Oh yeah, I'm being too paranoid. I think we're good to go. So we're mostly just looking for a good starting board, which we have not seen all day, but it could happen. And then we simply just Zoog off his weapon. Frost Mage has no stealthy. We just target it, kill it. We won. So we can still die to Glaceon after that. But if it's just Obsidious left, we literally won. Like, he can't kill us with just Obsidious. Like, he theoretically could, but realistically, it's not going to happen. He has Submerge, but that's not going to have come into play at all. That is a factor if we did have any team otherwise. It is so hard to use AoE because of Submerge. There's just so much free Submerge. Anyways. Also, we will hand out an extra redeem code if we actually get a perfect Guild War, by the way. And we're 1 away from it. Hopefully we'll get it. Also, definitely feel free to like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways. Let's go finish the 100th Guild War. And hopefully not lose. Okay, let me just double check my medals one more time. It should be 20% into 2 seasons. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's do it. I'll see why not. Let me see the 888. Yeah, 888. Okay, let's go run it. Alright, please, give us the best starting board I've ever seen. Go. Oh. Oh. Don't accidentally click the wrong one. Okay, we need yellow to blue. Correct? Correct. Yellow to blue. Do not accidentally click the wrong one. Do yellow to blue. Green to blue. Oh, we won. We so won. This is so absurdly over. We take red. We're not frozen on anything because we had a 50% chance he wouldn't land freeze, and even if he did, all he would freeze us on is red. But he didn't even get that. We now Zoog off. His whole team is entangled. And he's stunned on his stunner. Literally, like, we just stunned his stunner. He can't stun us. Wait, Obsidious doesn't have Impervious. Oh, I don't always think he has Impervious. It's probably because of Enraged Era. Anyways, all we have to do now is hit this. He can't hit us back with his main component. I don't think I go into Skull Wars on him. Though he's currently stunned. We can get away with Skull Warring him right now. Like, I literally just kill him with another Skull here. Thanks to Seasons. We would not have killed if we did not have the Season set. We would need one more whole Skull. But we do. So he does. So he's killed that out. He's about to buff Enraged Era. But he currently has 0 attack, so he can't really do much. We just take blue. We get Zoog off rolling. We take Skull, which we take that first. We get, like, infinite everything. Double check if we have alignment. We don't. We just throw this for mana. Oh, there's only 3 yellow on the board. That's the only problem with denying it with the other thing. Because then we don't have a proper board clear. I think it's still worth it, even with only 3. However, I think we'll just manually take Zoogoff mana. He's in a place where he can't really do much. Okay, he's going to cast Obsidious here. I can't really stop that. If I not really stop it, I mean, I could just Zoogoff him and win. Let's see. What's our option here? I want a double skull, ideally. I don't think we have double skull, though. I can take brown to skull. And hope for sky skull. Or that. That also works. Whatever just happened also works. And we won. There we go! It has been done. We have Flawless, the 100th Guild War. There we go. Not a super high scoring Flawless. But a Flawless nonetheless. And I'll take it. There we go. Oh, a 9,000. What? How on earth did that score 9,600? That was our highest score team all week. Wait, how on earth did that get 9,600 though? But I'll take it. There we go. We have officially hit. We gotta screenshot this. Unfortunately, the guild did lose by like 1,000 on the other day. But that's not us. That's the guild. Our Flawless. Where's our thing? Let's go screenshot it. It's been a while. It has been a long while. 57,000. That's not too bad for a Flawless run. I think you're normally aiming closer to... Actually, what would you normally want? What is 9,500 times... Let me calculate this real quick. What is... Like, generally with a Flawless, you want to hit at least whatever 9,500 times 6 is. That number is 57,000. Hey, we did it! Barely. We beat it by 25. But generally, you're aiming for 57,000 plus for a Flawless. And we did it by 25 points. But there we go. Our first Flawless in about 1.5 years for the 100th Guild War. Let's screenshot that. There we go. Cool. Unfortunately, we did it on bracket 5, which isn't as hard, but we still did it. But there we go. All right, that's pretty decent. Gotta love it. Anyways, let's go hand out 3 codes to stream. Flawless victory. I did say we'd hand out an extra one for if we finally did it, and we did indeed do it. See, all we had to do was focus on it for every single stream, and we win Guild Wars. You just have to focus on it for like way too much time. Being over paranoid about every option possible, and you will win Guild War. Also, we didn't even lose a troop, I don't think, oddly enough, which is actually really surprising, because we were against a lot of teams that were like at least trying to get a few kills. But I don't think we lost a single troop a single time today, somehow. Not even with the non-empower team. Because I don't believe did Zoogoff drop a single time? I don't believe it did. Especially since we scored 9,600. I don't think it did. We got a little lucky there. I'm trying to find my code section. Why does it keep moving on me? Oh, I'm literally in my code section, and I'm trying to find my code section. That's wonderful. I'm literally in the correct location, trying to find the correct location. There you guys go. There's the first of 3 redeem codes. There you guys go. Enjoy. Use it on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code you found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chats. Copy paste random numbers and letters. Starting with QD, and it gives the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,000 voucher gold. Enjoy everyone. There you guys go. And we'll have another 2 this stream in celebration of the ending of the 100th Guild War. And there we go. Pretty nice. Oh, we finally did it. It has been done. Gosh, we haven't done that in so long. Feels good. I honestly really like Guild Wars. Like, there's a lot of things bad about it. The main one being the meta has been so stale for forever because they don't really do anything to really fix it, because they don't balance it or set any kind of rule set. But beyond that, it's still a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's really intense. It gets really, really intense. It reminds me of old Guild War 2, or old Gems of War as well. Back when, like, almost every battle was that intense. Not even Guild War 1, just, like, literally every battle. Because the margins were a lot closer. Nowadays, you can pretty consistently win most battles. Not in Guild Wars, but, you know, like, outside of Guild Wars. Like, most modes, you have, like, a near 100% win rate in. Because most of them are, you know, supposed to be that way. Like what we're doing right now. Like, we're never going to lose one of these daily adventure boards. Unless we, like, accidentally set, like, the worst team ever. Yeah, we made it to Paragon, too. We have been Paragon before in the last 1.5 years, but we haven't gone Flawless in the last 1.5 years. The last time was, like, pre-pandemic. It has been that long. So maybe it was actually over 2 years. Because I'm almost guaranteed. Oh, no, Soul Gnome just got away. Oh, no. But I'm pretty sure the last time we made a Flawless Guild War was pre-pandemic. Which would have been, like, late 2019. It's actually been that long. Like, pretty much since medals have existed, I don't think we've made a flawless Guild War. Maybe like once or twice. It's almost been that long. Because medals came in late 2019. I think like October, I think. Yeah, that was fun. So, when's next Guild Wars? Well, it's like 4 weeks. It's every 4 weeks these days. And for the next one, well, we get to be the Paragon then. Which is good because then we get to really test the fan teams. Let me go back in chat. I was like so focusing, I'm pretty sure I missed like every single thing that was said in chat. Oh yeah, we definitely made Paragon. I don't think anyone else 5-0'd in our guild this week. And even if they did, we actually made a pretty high 5-0. Like 57,000 is actually pretty solid. We can get higher than that though. Like 57,500 plus is when you're really starting to get high. Because that means you average 9,600 per day. Which is an exceedingly high score. We only did that one of the 6 days. The rest were kind of averaging around 9,500. Which is why we got to slightly over. Because 57,000 mean you averaged 9,500 per day. And technically we averaged 9,505 per day. So we got 25 over. Oh no, actually that's not what that means. Because that means it's technically slightly less than 5. Because there's 6 days. But anyways. Let's see. So that means 5,504. Pretty much. There we go. Alright, grab this. Worth it every single Sunday. Okay, I didn't actually claim the things from the guild. Hopefully they finished it on their own. Good, thank you. We helped them out with a bunch of battles last night. And we'll take the one for invasion as well, which is hopefully completed. Hello? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Double orb. Unfortunately, both of them were both useless screens. But we got it nonetheless. And the hot and heavy title. They make some really funny ones for the titles. Anyways. Alright, I'll switch back over to Magic. I believe we have finished out everything we need to for the week. However, I still want to hand out 2 more codes. So we'll probably do a little bit of Explore 12 grinding, since I'm pretty sure we've done almost like no Explore 12 grinding all week. Also, I was somewhat confused because I'm pretty sure someone on the previous stream was saying like we had Vault Weekend this weekend. I was like, wait, we did? It's like, no, we definitely don't. We definitely don't have Vault Weekend this weekend. Because you can normally notice it with the thing. Like, even if you sometimes forget, it has like the other notification thingy. Anyways, no, not Golvania. Let's just do Sword's Edge. But yeah, there's no Vault Weekend this weekend. It really confused me. Because someone was like mentioning it on the previous stream. I was like, wait, was there Vault Weekend? But no, there definitely wasn't. Unless it was only on Switch, because Switch might have had a Vault Weekend. I normally don't keep track of it. Because I was playing a Switch game at the time. So they could have been referring to the Switch version. Oh, it was the Switch version. Okay, that's what I thought. That makes sense, because we were playing this game on Switch. So they're referring to the Gems of War Switch version. That makes sense. Because we've been doing Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. We're currently 1.5 way through the game. We did one playthrough, halfway through the other on max difficulty, which doesn't unlock until you've done a playthrough. Also, it was really funny, because I underestimated how hard max difficulty would be. Because I assumed, like, if we kept everything, like, leveled, that we'd be way too overpowered. But it turns out that it kind of scales to that fact, and I didn't realize that, so I, like, leveled everything down to almost nothing, thinking that, oh, we kind of need to put ourselves at a disadvantage to have actual challenge. But then it turns out they actually scaled the difficulty correctly, and gosh, had to reset the whole thing after, like, an hour or two, because we almost, like, soft-locked ourselves with difficulty. Until we fixed it. Because we basically down-leveled everything, thinking like, oh, our units would be too strong. And it turns out, no. They weren't too strong. It actually scales correctly. Let's see, what do we need here? Take a red over there. Also, after the next chest, we'll go hand out a code. And then we'll hand out one more code in a little bit. Based on, I have no clue what. But at some point very soon. Because we're handing out 3 total. 1 for winning the 100th Guild War, and the other 2 to celebrate the 100th Guild War, as we've been all week. And it's the last day of it. But hey, we'll still celebrate the 101st Guild War as well. Just with not as many codes. That's still a nice milestone. I don't know, what's the next big milestone for the game? We hit 1,000 troops, we hit the 100th Guild War. What else is starting to get up there in number? Oh, so hello, Jason. Welcome. I'm trying to think what else there is. We hit quite a few big milestones this year for the game. Like, almost all the biggest milestones were in the last year. Let's see, we'll take that over. Also, we might still be getting a patch this Tuesday, by the way. I have no clue if we are, but we probably are. Oh gosh, we just got double guard. I need to hand out this code just to make the double guard look not as bad. We just rolled the worst possible roll. Good job. At least every chest from here has to be better. Like, it is literally impossible for it to be worse. It can't physically be worse. But hey, here's a code to make the loot better. And we'll have one more. To end out the 100th Guild War. We'll have another one in a little bit. Probably not going for too long tonight, though. We did the objective we set out to do. Actually, you know what big milestone we haven't hit in the game yet? A level 30 kingdom. That's not happening for at least another year and a half, though. If not 2+ years. Like, even when it's possible, almost no one's going to do it. Because the amount of upgrades you need... Like, the most annoying one is you have to level 30 a kingdom. Or, sorry, you have to level 20 a kingdom in order to 30 star it. The amount of deed books you need for that is so absurdly high. Like, almost no one even has a level 20 kingdom. As far as the deed book related one. And if it is, it's probably a magic based one. Like, getting a non-magic based kingdom to 20 is going to be insane. Because anyone who's even attempting to prioritize is prioritizing magic ones. Which is only 4 purple and 1 green. You went 4-1 today because rope dart? Yeah, rope dart is scary. You gotta be really careful with rope dart. Sometimes you just lose. Orpheus Metal's pretty nice with it, but if they're running like Elementalist rope dart, you generally just have to kill out the rope dart very quickly. If you can use rope dart on a given day, one good rope dart counters using rope dart against it, of course. But if they're using Elementalist, you absolutely have to target rope dart first. Like, Elementalist rope dart is kind of like book Elementalist, where your main goal is just immediately kill it with everything you have, whatever single target you can end up creating. Because that's what we end up having to do today. Like, you notice we switched the team every single time they were running Elementalist book. And it was mostly because our main priority when we see Elementalist book is to get rid of Elementalist book. Because once you kill that, like, the rest of the team just crumbles. And the same applies for rope dart normally. Though rope dart normally has one good other troop with it, like a Zugoff or something else. Normally some kind of blue or Mistralis. But Mistralis isn't normally too much of a threat. Its threat is more so in the support value, not necessarily in its overall value as a cast. Because generally you're not dying to Mistralis, you're dying to the thing that Mistralis gave support to. And now give us 5 more. Yeah, I got triple Orpheus. They're starting to improve. Though we can't really get much worse than double guard. Literally everything is an improvement from there. need here? We'll take a red. I'll take that over. Also, we've done like almost no Explore 12 this week because we've been so focused on Guild War. I had a lot of fun with it. I just really wish they would change the meta. Like, the meta for the game has been stuck for a while. Like, it normally only changes when a new broken troop comes into the game. But it only, like, ever so slightly tweaks to incorporate that troop. Like, the old stuff still works just as efficiently. Because that's what's going to happen tomorrow, too. We're getting a new way to run Green Guild War Day. It's going to be really strong. But maybe not, because it's going to be denied a lot on that day. But it's still basically Rogue Spider, but for green. It's basically a green spider, except it's a Naga. It's basically green Naga. But, yeah, it's going to be so strong. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. Especially since both the two colors it creates are the two that have the double banner. Which I still don't understand why they have a double banner like that. But the only double banner that exists is +2 green, +2 red. And the two colors it creates are green and red. Not only that, but it feeds green back into self. Not only that, but it's 1 mana less than... Well, that's the weirdest part about it. It's 1 mana cost less than Rogue Spider. You would think it would be like 15 mana cost or something. But no, it's actually lower mana cost, not higher. It doesn't have any follow-up. Though, in all fairness, nor does the spider. The spider gets 1 poison. 1 poison does nothing. If anything, that actually helps the enemy. Because poison can be a positive status effect in some situations. Mostly because it can trigger on HP damage effects, while only doing 1 damage. Which is basically 0 when stats are this high these days. So you're basically just getting the benefit of your on HP damage effect for free. Some of them literally for free, because some of them actually give you HP in a value that's way more than 1. Actually, never mind. Do any of them give HP? I know there's an armor. There's a magic one. There might actually not be an HP one. Because the durability one, I'm pretty sure was armor, not HP, actually. Still durability, though. Still like a way net gain on durability. Oh, I didn't do that. I should have killed him, but he already kind of died, and so did the rest of his team. Whoops. I forgot we have enraged, so it doesn't really matter too much. Hey, we got a Nisha. Fine, we'll hand out the final code. If there's any moment, it is on Nisha. Actually, we might just end it there, actually. That's a good point to end it on. We achieved everything we wanted to get done this stream. We got a Nisha. We got the 100th Guild War completed flawlessly at 9,500 plus pacing. We got all the things. I'm actually really surprised it's 9,500 plus, because I built those teams not to score. I built those teams to not lose. But I somehow managed to do both. Score and not lose. Because my intention was not to score high. I was expecting closer to like a 9,000 something score. Like a 9,100, 9,200. I'm not sure how they actually scored so well. But especially today. Like, that was not a team that was supposed to score 9,600. But it did. But there you guys go. There's the final code. To go with our final chests. Hey, we got an Nisha out of it too. Nice. Whole Nisha medal. How much does that bring us to? That brings us to 10. Which means we technically have 7. Because you need to keep 3 spares. So we have 7 Nisha medals, which is enough to max a mythic, and still have some left over. But anyways, guys, any other questions or anything you want me to go over? Otherwise, I believe that concludes the 100th Guild War. Of course, we'll still be doing the 101st Guild War as well, as all the other ones going forward. However, that will put us at Paragon for the first time in a while. And our first flawless in about a year and a half. Pretty much since the pandemic. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Guild Wars is so intense. I honestly really like Guild Wars. I know some people just absolutely hate the mode. I hate the meta, but I don't hate the mode, necessarily. I just hate that they don't rebalance, like, anything. And I would love to see rule sets in Guild Wars. Like, no Empower Week, or no Mythic Week, or, you know, stuff like that. And there's all the other codes to go with the 3 codes we hand out this stream. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, greatly appreciated. We will be back tomorrow night as we do every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, as we do every night. Tomorrow night, we'll be going over all the weekly spoilers for Campaign 3. What week are we even on? Yeah, Campaign 3. Campaign Chapter 3. It's hard to tell because during Guild War week, I always name it based on the Guild War number, not the other number. But yeah, it'll be week 3. We'll be messing with all those tasks and going from there. We're also got a brand new troop that's going to be really broken coming in tomorrow, so I'll also probably mess with that and mention that during the video. Hopefully I'll have the video up sometime somewhat early, though I am kind of tired, so I probably am going to be sleeping in and then cover the video when I wake up. So I'll cover the video then and go from there. Anyways, guys, see you tomorrow night, whenever I do. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.